There should. There we go. My dang, there's been one right there. He choked it too. It was not coming. Everybody, sorry again. For some reason, I don't know. My chesties formatting. I got stuff going every which way, but 211 right there. That's a good one. I'm trying to figure it out next break. I don't know what's going on. I ain't got time to mess around.
80 of the best bass anglers in the world have assembled here for a historical day for the Bass Pro Tour. Stage 1 pull here in Kissimmee. Thanks to our good friends.
What's this day like for you?
Well, this is history being made.
It's historical. It is. I was there from day one at Lake Amistad. We showed up with 24 anglers and that idea.
This is something that all of us have really dreamed about.
And here we are.
These 80 anglers here, not only the best anglers, but great ambassadors for a sport that's really means a lot to our country. It's a great honor for all of us.
Never before seen and one of a kind, this MLF Bass Pro Tour.
Let's do it. On 3, 2, 1.
First cast of many's with the Bass Pro Tour here in Kissimmee.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. End of the first round of the first stage of Major League Fishing Bass Pro Tour.
All right, there you have it, gentlemen.
Overall, the day was pretty solid. You know, overall, I mean, like, I'm not going to complain. I really messed around for a long time throughout the day. Just like, after I caught them pretty quick in the morning, I pretty much just laid off them, and then like the whole second period, I did not fish like anything that I fished in practice, just to try to figure it out and see if I could find something else. Because this is the thing, the weight's 0 after day number 2. So if you make the cut, you go back out there and it's a shootout with the top 40 guys. So you don't want to catch all them fish, and then ultimately, you know, you come back out there and you try to make, you know, you catch all these fish and you win the qualifying round, but then you burn all your fish up and then you don't have anything left to catch them. There's a big strategy involved in this format, especially right now. Never had been before, but when there's series and you have multiple days on one body of water, you got to really manage those fish. And so that's why I spent a lot of time looking, hunting, just sort of seeing what was changing, and found a couple other areas. Nothing crazy good, but got some bites.
Former Major League Fishing Cup champion, Jacob!
Now there's so much that leads to the cups. The Red Crest Championship, the World Championship, and it all starts here today.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of that, it's the first tournament of the year. You always want to come off to a good start. What we're trying to do is you're trying to prepare. You know, this is the first stage, and you ultimately have to decide, all right, do you save fish, do you catch fish, or, you know, you try to continue to find. And in Florida, the conditions change so much that ultimately the biggest thing is you have to adapt and change with the conditions. And so that's going to be the biggest thing this week for everybody.
I'll tell you something else that's hard to do when you're tournament fishing. Like you see, like right now, we're wide open, getting after it, hurrying, whatever we're doing, wide open. And then we get in that boat and we run all the way down the river or all the way down the lake, wide open, 75 mile an hour. And then I got to lock through, and then I'm gonna run wide open another 20 miles. And then once you get to your fishing spot, you gotta slow it down. You gotta slow down. And in Florida especially, you gotta slow down. That's how fishing is down here. think you would just kind of call me stubborn the way I fish. Like, I love fishing current. I love fishing out deep. I try to find where 80% of the bass are living. Well, I spent most of my practice, which was a day and a half, trying to find a big wad of fish. Well, it's a big gamble. You know, all these fishermen that are pros, I don't care if they tell you whatever they want to tell you, they gamble. Every day they go out there and they gamble, because you can very easily run to the same spot like I did yesterday and not catch them. Well, you got to make moves. And then sometimes you make the wrong moves, sometimes you make the right ones.
So some of the guys now, Marty, that sit maybe not necessarily 20 through 30, but if you're 30 through 40, now you know you have another day of angling yet to go. You'll take a day off. But if you're down there 30 to 40, how much consideration do you give to maybe going down to Kissimmee, or if you're in Kissimmee trying to come up to Toho, going through the lock, or really mixing things
You're just
up?
having a religious moment because you don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
Because you didn't think you were going to be there at the start of this. You really did not. So now we're going to see the professionalism come out of these guys down at the bottom. They're going to make changes. They're going to make adjustments. They're not worried about 1 through 15. They're focusing now on 20th place and how to get back into this thing and then be able to close out Thursday.
I knew Florida was a damn kicker. It's freezing outside.
Yeah, it's cold.
I'm done. I'm done with the cold. I'm done with the cold in Florida. The biggest thing in what we do is you're gonna lose a lot more than what you're gonna win. That's just the reality of it.
Well, they cut after day 2. You got to be in the top 20, so I got to move up 10 places to get in the top 20.
DC gets so pissed. Man, if I'd fished the first day, all freaking fresh, and then, man, Group B's so much harder. Group A, they're catching them so good. I left him a little surprise in his restroom just to help him brighten up his day. I told the people that clean the house to just don't go in his room.
What is it, a banana? I bet I know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's probably a how-to book to catch bass. He left me something already. A how-to book. What is this? On the bed? Towels? A fan? I don't know what he left me. That's probably what he left me. Is that what it was? He left me one. I smell it. Some Ooh, I had a bad day of fishing and somebody blew up my damn room. Sometimes, man, you just get shit on. That's just how it is. Nothing you can do about it. Huh? I'm here drinking a beer by myself. Jacob's out there tying on. Unreal. Yeah, Jacob, man, he's a good buddy of mine. He's straight up. He's 100 all the time.
Gosh dang hands on some bass. Make the top 20. Don't worry about anything else. There's no benefit to finishing first. There's no benefit, over 20th. Everybody advances on, and the weight's 0.
We're always cracking up, cutting up, and it just makes it a lot easier for me. When I go to these tournaments, I'm staying with him and, my other buddy Mark. It's just like you can call and you can talk to them, or whenever they come in, you're gonna have a good time. Like, it just makes it fun, So we're always cutting up, laughing, and we try to motivate each other.
Choked that sucker.
Like, they were in a different group this week. Well, I rolled in, and they was like, man, keep your head up, dude. Go out there and crack them tomorrow. So when you got guys like that are like true friends,
6,
that helps out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out.
All right. I'll tell you what, wasn't pretty, Wasn't beautiful, but we did it. We made the cut. We did. We made it to the next round, to Saturday, for an opportunity to fish on Sunday. Weights will 0, so everybody goes back to 0. So it's irrelevant if you got 20th or first. Now, you just got to, it's a shootout to see who can have the most weight for the top 10. And then you have a chance Sunday, if you make it the top 10, $100,000.
It's kind of weird that, you know, whenever you got to make up ground like that, because, I mean, there ain't a lot of pressure on you. I mean, there is, but then again, you're like, all right, I can go out there and just shoot. You know, I can just go fish new water, just kind of be open-minded. I should have been more open-minded the other day. I mean, I think I was, but today I'm not gonna fish the same stuff. I'm gonna roll in places and go fish. May stumble over something that I really, you know, could jump me way back up.
But hell, even you
We'll see. I did it before.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna put you in the, that's gonna make you fish tomorrow. Yes.
Exactly what I thought was going to happen, but with the bad weather conditions that we had all week, we're definitely seeing some movement on the score tracker.
Let him touch.
Please be 1 pound. Please be 1 pound. 1 pound.
It's not reading. Take it off. It said 0. Hang on. Okay. £1 pound, 4 ounces.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, that was a little move right there, baby. I'm here to worm it. Nice. Oh, man.
What? 31? Okay, I gotta fill you guys in. Oh my gosh, you don't even know what's happening right now. So DC went out there today down, and he was down, but he wasn't out. You know, and that was the thing in fishing. You're gonna have ups and downs, and being able to stay middle of the road no matter what and stay positive is a huge ordeal. So he had 6 pounds. He was in 35th. I think it's like 30th, somewhere in there, 30, 35th. He was behind, I wanna say 11 or 12 pounds. I think around 12 pounds. So he had a little bit to go. But he was confident, like he got his game plan, he felt good about it. And midway through the morning, I kept watching, because we're allowed to look at score tracker, but we're not allowed to look at any of the live stuff. So I was looking at the score tracker, trying to make, you know, sort of make sure he was doing all right, didn't catch anything. All of a sudden, I'm on this photo shoot, I look at it, and he's moved up to like 25th. All right, it is, right now, timestamp, 2:57. They fished till 3:30. Connell just went from 22nd to 19th.
Boom, baby!
Oh. Unbelievable. Like, you don't even know how excited I am for him. He done made it all the way. He done got on a roll. And I feel like I'm out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want your buddies to catch them and do well.
3 pounds, 3 ounces.
Dang. Get down, Junior. Get down, Connell. Get down. I would say I'm proud of him, man, because it takes a lot. You know, this is the thing, and it's what I've always said. The true test of an angler is not when you're doing good. When you're down and out, it's how you get back up and fight back is how I judge you.
Big, huge for Connell.
3 ounces.
That's Connell's 7th scoreable bass in the last 35 minutes. He's well inside the cut. We're keeping an eye on it. We will give you an update when we come back to Kissimmee.
So Connell, Gotta give me some dap, bro.
Man, it started out real slow today. You know, I ran around on Toho. I had a little spot just right here near the boat ramp that it was just current. You know, I keep getting caught up on current. I want to find a wad of them that's in some current somewhere, but it's slowing down. We had all that big rain, and I had to ditch that, man. I had to go practice again. I had to go practice today. So I made a decision to run down to the lock. I didn't have a bass in my boat. Ran through the lock, got down, ran all the way down there, started on the spot that I had them bites in practice, didn't get a bite, and I said, all right, I'm done. Pulled out a bunch of braid rods, just started covering water. First pocket I went into, I had I caught 3, like bam, bam, bam. And then I had a break for 15 minutes. Well, I picked trolling back up, caught like probably 4 or 5 more. And I said, all right. Ran all the way around Kissimmee trying to find something new. Couldn't ever find it. And then I had an hour and 10 minutes left. I ran like 7 miles all the way back over out of that pocket, and I set it down. I had 40 minutes to fish. Pulled up, caught one real quick, caught another one real quick, caught 3, and then I was right there at the cut line. I was like 15 ounces out of the cut line. Caught a 1.9, 110, another 1-pounder. They brought a cameraman in there, like my 5th cast with a camera. I caught a 3.3 and then another 1-pounder, and it was done deal. So all that little last 40-minute flurry, it just happened. But yep, we're going fishing tomorrow.
Okay, so something that's different is that the shotgun round and elimination round, all the anglers are now back to 0. So everyone has a fresh start, clean slate today. Just like I asked on a few of the guys, what if you get out there, because you haven't been able to watch the live stream, you don't know where the other group of 20 anglers have been fishing. If you get out there and you're going back to that spot, or you think you're going to catch them and somebody's there, what are you going to do to switch it up?